In this video, we will show you a few ways to introduce home-blended food for tube feeding. Between the ages 6 and 12 months, infants are introduced to new foods. At this stage, most of their nutrients are from breast milk or infant formula. For this reason, a partial start to home-blended foods by feeding tube is recommended. Infants need iron to grow and develop. The first foods offered should be iron-rich foods like baby cereal with iron, meat, or meat alternatives. Here we have an iron-fortified infant cereal mixed with water, which can easily be drawn up by syringe and provided through the G-tube. As your infant reaches 12 months of age, they will have tried a variety of foods and may be ready to transition to full home-blended food.
It is important to think about what you and your child's goals are for home-blended food. Some families choose to transition to blended food only, while others may use a combination of breast milk, formula, and home-blended food. This is an option for each method of planning home-blended foods. Adding commercial formula to home-blended foods may be a choice for convenience, time constraints, or if your child is limited by volume.
How fast you introduce home-blended foods can be flexible to fit your family. With any introduction, watch for signs that your child is not tolerating the changes made to their feeding plan. Watch for any increase or change in diarrhea, constipation, irritability, stomach upset, bloating, pain, vomiting, or gagging.
Whether you choose to provide home blended foods only or a combination of blended foods with breast milk or formula, you may choose to introduce this slowly or over a longer period of time to monitor your child's tolerance. How you choose to introduce home-blended foods should be determined by how your child tolerates this change. Work with your dietitian to introduce home-blended foods. One way to start is by substituting a small portion of their regular tube feeding plan. For example, replacing up to 1/4 of your child's usual daily caloric intake with home-blended food. Keep that change for 2 to 3 days, and if your child is tolerating the change, increase by another 1/4 of their daily calories every 2 to 3 days as tolerated. Keep increasing until your goal is met. If you choose home-blended foods only, then keep increasing until all of their intake is home-blended food.
Some families will work on introducing home-blended foods gradually at each bolus feed, also considered a meal or snack. Make sure your child is tolerating each bolus feed well before moving on to the next snack or meal.
Others may choose to introduce completely to home-blended foods within a few days, mixing half of the home-blended foods with half of their regular tube feeding plan. Watch for signs of intolerance throughout the introduction. Some may stay with partial home-blended food as they see the benefits for their child. Caregivers have reported improvements in nausea, vomiting, constipation, abdominal pain, and gas when adding as little as 1/4 of home-blended foods to their child's tube feeding. Every family has unique experiences. Let's hear what one family has to share.
And since we started the home-blended feed, I found that he stopped having the issues with like the constipation. He was tolerating the feeds more. Even like with the formula feed, he was like burping lots. So overall, with the home blended, it was so much better for him.
Your registered dietitian can help you decide how to best transition to home-blended food. Join us for videos 6, 7, and 8 for information on how to ensure that your home-blended food provides the nutrition your child needs.